Me and Shove Dog, my city, been turned up from the jump though. Boy, I'm on the land till I die, till I die, on the east side till I die.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Pacers in Indianapolis. For Indiana, they're sitting at 500 over the last 10 games, kind of treading water. They'd really like to make a splash over the next few games. And with a few moments here, we've seen a lot of coaching turnover. When you played, Shaq, what did you like in a coach, and what set the good ones apart?
Well, my coach had to be a triple OC. He had to be over calm. Especially with all the media whirlwind in L.A., Phil Jackson is that guy. He kept things cool and collected in the locker room.
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. We'll see the Indiana Pacers defending home turf in the Eastern Conference. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with a win. They've got some momentum coming into this one. They'd like to break free of this 1-1 even series tie.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. J.R. Smith out there with Freak, and it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Ellis. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Dallas.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates. And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Pick up by Hill. And Turner kicks to Ellis. And the pass to Allen. Indiana again missing. Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the dunk by James.
Whoa. That'll wake you up. My goodness.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
And so here is Indiana following the score by Cleveland. And it's Hill penetrating. The layup missed.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Smith the pass to Freak. And it's Smith with the assist that time. Freak's got his first basket of the night.
And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge here. I mean, there's no question about it, Greg. And the lead, I think, is just going to continue to grow and grow from here.
Now, here's George. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
And now that the seal is broken, maybe their shooting will start to improve.
Yeah, I don't think they really wanted to have as cold a start as they did, but maybe that'll break the ice and they'll move forward in fine fashion from here. There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Ellis outside. He feeds it to Turner. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, here's Thompson. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
Moments ago, our Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with the coach, Frank Vogel. Doris?
He said they've really got their work cut out for them, dealing with a player like Kevin Love, saying he's a 25 points per game scorer and can just dominate the glass.
The Cavaliers trailing on the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Freak in at point guard. Thompson is out there with Warren. And it's LeBron James. And it's Richardson in at the shooting guard. This one for three. The rebound by Turner. Stuckey drives inside. And that one's good. Stuckey's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Pacers.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Hill dishes to Stuckey. Some nice passing here by Indiana. The shot by George, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Richardson, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
The Pacers making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Stuckey kicks to Allen. There's a good screen. 6 on the shot clock. George with no one around. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Took him no time at all on that one. And that's now 6 points for LeBron. Now for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against Chicago.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
Thompson passes to Richardson from 20 feet out. Great defense that time from Ellis.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Turner with the screen for George. With the floater, and it's good on the layup. George has got the lead up to 4 now for the Pacers.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Here we go, Pacers fans. Now, report are your teammates.
Let's go now to the 2K leaderboard for a look at some players that have gotten only better as the season's gone on. Small forwards since the All-Star break. In the 3rd spot, Paul George.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
Well, we know the small forward spot is where the bulk of the scoring load rests on most teams. I mean, those players on that list always come through in the scoring department. These guys pack a lot of firepower.
Back to Ellis. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. That's tipped. Stolen by George. And a fast break now for the Pacers. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the defense.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting an easy bucket.
The Pacers making a change here. Hill's checked in, and so Monte Ellis nails both of them. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Freak dishes to Smith. Kicks it out to LeBron. No good. And Indiana will come the other way. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Freak kicks to Warren. Now the feed to Freak. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Warren. In the corner, it's James. It's good from long range. LeBron's got 5 points now this quarter.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass him.
Outside, George.
2 minutes.
The dish to Turner. There's the pick. Ellis goes in. And James pulls it down.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls, boy, was he tremendous. He ended with 10 points, and a lot of his contribution coming from the charity stripe as he was drawing fouls. This performance was just the latest in a string of performances for his team as they have been playing well of late. Guys?
And Doris, thank you, sir. That game pretty judy.
Not at all. He was great. I mean, that's for sure. If he wasn't at his...
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far.
Kevin, thank you.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
They've got Paul George. Allen is out there with Turner. Then there's Hill, and it's Ellis at the 2 spot. That's the Pacers 5. Smith kicks to LeBron. Good. James has got the first basket of the second half here for Cleveland.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And it's Freak missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Ellis. And the rejection by Love.
It's been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. Tough start.
And a wide open look for Freak. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Hill has the open look. Indiana again missing.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Freak passes to Thompson. LeBron kicks to Freak. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Kicks it out to Love to tie. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists tonight.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Pick up by Hill. Allen, a screen on Smith. Ellis dishes to Allen. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Allen's got his first points of the game.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming on the court on
And now let's bring you the list of the top three-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. The Cavaliers, number 1.
They've been really pleased, Kevin, with their three-point game. It's working better for them thanks to some adjustments they've made in their transition game.
Rodney Stuckey's checked in for the Pacers. And Cleveland also making a change. T.J. Warren is checked in for Kevin Love. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
Stuckey with a look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Turner with a screen for Stuckey to the inside. Hill and the rejection by James. Smith left side. Count it and the foul. That one on George.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And, Greg, I've got to admit to you, I mean, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. But they've shown some serious resilience and character to battle this far back. Some big points there. I mean, they got them on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Warren kicks to Freak. Three-pointer. And it's LeBron missing. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Hill passes to George. Good. The assist goes to Hill. And now it's a three-point Pacer lead.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
There's Freak. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Turner. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw. And the Pacers also making a change. Ellis is checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Love comes in for Tristan Thompson. And Freak subbed in for Weber. Freak dishes to Warren. Love kicks to Freak. Over in the corner, Warren. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Hill. And it's Freak missing.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Here's Richardson. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Cavaliers leading, and Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Warren, and it's Freak in at the 5. And the three ball is good. Freak's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Cavs. For three, Hill. It's hauled in by Warren.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3 ball in the first half. Still bagels in the second.
Freak kicks to Warren. He dishes it to Freak. Over to the wing. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Bullseye. Now it's a 6-point Cleveland lead. The Pacers shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Pass to George. Fires the three. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got his 4th assist in this one.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
James right side. Another shot. And there's the nice layup by Love. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
Cleveland's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. LeBron passes to Love. Paul George with the steal. Now the Pacers moving it up. Hill leading the charge. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Cleveland.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for T.J. Warren. Smith against Ellis. Love with the screen on Ellis. Here's Smith. The Pacers pull it in.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
Stolen by George. And here we go. George heads that jam. Beautiful.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. There's the screen. Screen by Ellis. Hill kicks to Ellis. Lots of room. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's LeBron, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Hill dishes to Turner. Allen with the screen for Turner. Pick up by Hill. And Turner kicks to Hill, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Mahinmi's checked in for Indiana.
Checking in for Pacers, Jan Mahinmi.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Smith kicks to James. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closer. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists now tonight. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth.
2 minutes, 2-1.
James against George. It's stolen by Smith. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. He kicks it to LeBron. The shot will not go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
It's Allen on the wing. The 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Thompson, and that one is hammered home.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, I was able to hear the advice Frank Vogel gave to his team during that last break. He said, listen, we've come this far. Now we've got to lay it on the line to get a win. I know we can do it. So show them what you got and let's make it happen. Guys, we'll see if they can do it.
Thank you, Doris. There's Freak. And again, it's Cleveland.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Cleveland.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
Greg, they've got one more game left against them, and there's no doubt they'll use this as a jumping-off point to take another game off them later in the year. At least that's the plan.
And maybe it goes without saying, but they had no answer for LeBron James. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
It's stolen by Mahinmi.
not sure there's anything they can do to salvage this one.
Not anymore. I mean, any chance they had got away from them, slipped right out of their hand.
Shots good by Ellis.
And no matter who it is, that kind of lead isn't going to get it done.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And that's an intentional foul.
C.J. Miles. That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Indiana. Freak. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And the Pacers with possession here. Stuckey for 3. Weber pulls it in. Dishes it to James. Kicks to Freak. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here.
Good win.
Andrea, congratulations on the win. What was the biggest difference maker for the team?
I think we got a lot of enthusiasm from the defensive part of the game because we're playing good defense. Everybody get excited when we get a stop. So that excitement, so we bring that excitement on the offensive end.
Congratulations, Andrea. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. He was the engine that drove this team the whole night, and his teammates had no problem harnessing the power of that motor.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did, only a few plays.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
Jump from SoCal, Hollywood to the slums. Get burnt by the California sun on the west side. East Coast, where you at? Just got to New York like a net on a jet to London. To Brazil, to Quebec, like the whole world took effect to Ferg. Tell them, lay back, slow down. Better represent when we come to your town. So lay back, slow down. What you represent when we come to your down. Say, get in with the business, I'ma be there in a minute. I just booked a Paris ticket, thinking Russia need a visit. I'ma run it to the limit, and me, I'ma win a Venice. LA got the people saying, Brooklyn saying, Oxygen saying, From the plaque to the everything fat. Got muzzled on a track. My girls all stacked. When I roll down the window, let me know where you at. Atlanta, North, South, Kekalak, Texas Grill, Cadillacs, through Miami, then back to London, Jamaica, then France. The whole world took effect to fart. Tell them, lay back, slow down. Better represent when we come to your town. So lay back, slow down.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it's the Orlando Magic as they'll be playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, it's been a very successful first half of the season for them. When the opportunity to win a ball game has been there for them, they have grabbed it over and over. And so the All-Star break is behind us. Second half of the season is upon us. Shaq, is this where we'll see the great teams start to separate themselves from the rest of the pack?
Yeah, I think so, but still a lot of games left to be played. A lot can happen that's out of your control. You got to keep a strong mindset, work hard, and just hope for the best.
But this is where the postseason picture will start to get in focus, because right now we're trying to figure out who's going to be who and who's playing where, who's the matchups, and you come in with those great graphics at the end. But this is where it's starting to get clarification, Ernie. Playoff state of mind.
The tip-off fast approaching. Let's send it down to Kevin Harlan. Kev.
We're coming at you from the beautiful Amway Center in downtown Orlando, Florida, home of the Magic. Cleveland is working their way through a road trip going into today's game. This is a hot team. They currently hold the best record in the entire NBA.
And they're hitting their stride, guys, right at the perfect time. I mean, the postseason right around the corner. They're playing with tremendous confidence. I think a legit title contender, in my estimation.
Well, you're not on an island with that opinion. I'm right there with you. This team drawing a lot of attention, and deservedly so. They appear to have everything in place that's necessary to win in the postseason.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Tristan Thompson is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Freak in at the guard position. Vucevic with the bucket.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now, here is Smith. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Payton. Kicks it to Vucevic. Pass to Oladipo. There's the triple. The shot, no good. And Cleveland the other way now. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. That free throw good from Thompson. And so Thompson nails both of them. Here's Payton. His last outing, he had 8 points. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pick by Vucevic. The shot by Payton. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Payton's got his first 2 points of the night. Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to the Knicks in New York.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
It's stolen by Oladipo. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. Payton, good. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Here's Payton following the basket by LeBron James. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter, and the shot is good. Oladipo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now here's Freak, coming off a solid outing against Indiana. James against Gordon. Smith right side, 4 on the shot clock, and he gets it to go.
That's as good as it gets right there. Beautiful reverse layup in traffic.
For Orlando, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Pick by Vucevic. The pass to Oladipo from outside the arc. Thompson with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Freak. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Orlando's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Down low. Here's Oladipo. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Freak.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Orlando making. Magic leading by 5. Jennings out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Arthur, and it's Vucevic, and it's Fournier in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. And Oladipo kicks to Jennings. They set the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Off the screen. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Jennings has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Magic. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers, boy, he was tremendous. He had 18 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. His outing ensured that his team would keep their hot streak going. An important factor indeed, guys.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine, no doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row.
Here is Love. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Jennings. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. They grabbed their own miss. Fournier off target at the rim.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Freak dishes to Thompson. He kicks to Warren. The feed to Love. Cleveland moving the ball around. And fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot 2. The Cavaliers have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Elfrid Payton, he's checked in for Orlando. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Smith checked in for Richardson. Orlando leading by 6. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Now here's Payton. D right on him. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. The shot misses. And Cleveland the other way now. Last time they met in Cleveland.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the floor. I mean, their passing was dynamic and their shot selection was superb.
You do those two things hand in hand, Greg, you know the result. You move the ball like they did and take smart, good shots, you're coming away with a lot of wins.
Now, here's Oladipo. Following the miss by Freak. Picked by Vucevic. Fournier's shot is off.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Now here's Payton. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Orlando making some changes. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Arthur. And it's Aaron Gordon in for Oladipo. Bargnani is checked in for the Cavaliers. James comes in for Warren. Love kicks to Smith. Here's Freak. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Freak's got 5 now.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Payton outside to the left side wing for 3, Fournier, and that one's good. Fournier's got the lead back up to 9 now for Orlando.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Now here's Love. 14 points from him the last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Payton. 1:51 left in the first half of basketball. Gordon kicks to Fournier. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland the other way now.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Smith the pass to Freak. LeBron outside. Count that one. And now it's just a 4-point Magic lead.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
Quickly over to Doris Burke for an update. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half.
Hey, Kevin, well, LeBron, aside from you...
Okay, guys.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Good quarter from LeBron. He has 12 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Freak is out there with Smith. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Oladipo's running. Gordon dishes to Oladipo. Payton outside. Back to Oladipo. He dishes it to Arthur. Orlando gets it back. with the second effort. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 3 assists. In the game.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Now here's Freak. He's got 5. Love kicks to Freak. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Oladipo outside. Outside Gordon. Orlando moving the ball around. Oladipo outside. Picked by Vucevic. Payton outside. It's stolen by Smith. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Tries again. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
A moment now to see the numbers for Love. 2nd and 3-point field goal percentage. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And back to your point, I mean, a lot of his effectiveness has to do with mental toughness. It's just hard to force him out of his comfort zone.
And Cleveland making a change here. Richardson's checked in. Payton kicks to Oladipo. Clock at 6. High post Vucevic. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Off target from outside.
Oh, that's a tough 3-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Now, here's Vucevic. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Arthur sets the pick for Oladipo. Back to Vucevic. Love grabs the board.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
LeBron passes to Freak. Good, and the assist goes to James. 8 points for Freak.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
The Magic have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Now here's Payton. He's tightly guarded. Oladipo goes in. Inside. Vucevic. And the rejection by James. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Orlando making some changes. Cole Aldrich. He's checked in for Arthur. Evan Fournier comes in for Gordon. And it's Jennings in for Elfrid Payton. A switch here also for Cleveland. Warren's checked in. They get it back. And it's Vucevic missing. Cavaliers trailing. Freak dishes to Richardson. Passes to Freak to the left side wing. Poke loose. Warren kicks to Freak. On the wing, Thompson. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Richardson, no luck.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Now here's Jennings. He's got 5. Oladipo outside. Trying to get back on track. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Richardson, no luck.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Jennings kicks to Fournier. It's back to Jennings. Kick by Vucevic. Inside. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. T.J. Warren picks one up. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Orlando.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Another part of their game that's made a difference.
Orlando leading by 7. Payton and Oladipo, the explosive backcourt pair. Aaron Gordon out there with Arthur. And it's Aldridge in at center. That's who's out there for Orlando. And Oladipo kicks to Gordon. Stolen by Thompson. Here's LeBron. Finished off the break. James has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Cleveland.
How about this run they're in the midst of? On the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead.
Has been an unreal turnaround, and I give a lot of credit to the defense right along with what they did on offense, because the defense actually gave them the spark they needed.
Thompson passes to Freak. He's looking for Richardson and finds him. On the wing, James. Off the pick. It's hauled in by the Magic. Gordon's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
That one misses.
Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on you.
Oladipo with the ball. Gordon with a screen on Richardson. And Oladipo kicks to Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. 5 on the clock. Down low, Aldridge dishes to Gordon. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Richardson, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. No good on that one.
Well, it's terribly frustrating for a coach when his team can't knock down their free throws. I mean, it really comes down to focus, routine, and stamina, especially in the second half.
So it's Orlando now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Oladipo, the pass to Aldridge. Here's Gordon. It's hauled in by Warren. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Freak.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Now here's Payton. T right on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The dish to Aldridge. Here's Arthur. Gets a very good look and converts. And the Magic lead by 5.
And that shot was huge as they try to stem the tide here and hang on to the lead.
Yeah, they had been watching it kind of melt away, but that basket could be what gets the momentum back in their favor.
And he gets it back. And he gets the bucket. And that's now 19 points for LeBron.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Orlando said, guys, this is the kind of game we're capable of playing when we put our minds to it. I knew we had it in us, just like I know we're going to come out on top. Let's finish this thing. Guys?
Vucevic checked in for Cole Aldridge. And Oladipo kicks to Vucevic, and Thompson sends it back. And Here's Freak. James right side. He feeds it to Freak. Back to LeBron. Shoots a fader. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And now just a 1-point Magic lead.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
And really the focus right now is to stay hot. Not much time left to complete this comeback, so they've got to get it done now.
Stolen by Warren. Now here's Freak, guarded by Oladipo. Warren dishes to James. Feeds to Warren. To the inside, Thompson. Soft touch off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Evan Fournier's checked in for Victor Oladipo. Then for the Cavaliers, Love comes in for Warren. And Smith subbed in for Richardson. Now here's Payton. Defense is right there. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes. But in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Freak kicks to Thompson. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
There's a minute 45 left in the fourth. Payton gets the bucket.
And you can tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Freak passes to Thompson. The screen from Thompson. LeBron drives in. It's stolen by Arthur. Now Payton. Vucevic down low. He's guarded by Love. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Got sloppy. In a close game, you have to take advantage of every opportunity.
For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. James kicks to Freak. Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. A second chance effort. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Arthur. Laces one from 3.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Payton kicks to Vucevic. And there's the call on James. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Arthur connects.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
Here's Freak. They need this. The shot is up.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Once again, up.